Hello, many thanks for joining us. You're watching Addis News Hour with the news. I'm Tabitha John. Do stay with us.
Excellencies, from state and
Strategies that would turn COP27 into an African COP should form a major part of the AU leadership. Talking to ETV English here today, Mithika Mwenda, Executive Director of Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, said AU leaders and UN climate change summits should come up with key issues to alleviate climate change in the African continent. Shagao Yamato has this report.
Increasing temperatures and sea levels, changing precipitation patterns and more extreme weather are threatening human health and safety, food and water security, and socio-economic development in Africa, according to reports. The Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance is a coalition from across more than 50 African countries, which comprised of community-based organizations, indigenous communities, farmers and pastoralist groups, with a shared vision to address climate and environmental challenges facing humanity in the African continent. The Alliance is working with African governments to ensure climate change is mainstreamed into continental, national and local climate intervention and policies at all levels. Talking to ETV today, Mithika Mwenda, Executive Director of Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, said African Union leaders and United Nations Climate Change Summits should come up with key issues to alleviate climate change in the African continent.
We are happy that the COP27, the UN Climate Conference, is going to be held in African soil, and we are happy that the Committee of Heads of States and Governments on Climate Change is meeting tomorrow ahead of the summit, so that they come together and come up with guidance and come up with the issues, key issues for Africa, the aspirations and the priorities for this continent in this global meeting. In terms of climate change, we are talking about the adaptation finance is going to be a priority for us. That is doubling or increasing finance for adaptation, because that's priority for Africa. And the recognition of Africa as special needs and circumstance region in the negotiations. We need really to address loss and damage, because many countries who look at what is happening in Southern Africa, the cyclones which have killed many people in the Horn of Africa. You can see the drought-related drought and climate-related droughts which are really affecting us, including Ethiopia here.
The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change and all scientific reporters have stated that Africans will suffer from food insecurity because of reliance on rain-fed agriculture and nature, he added. The director, who noted that climate indirectly affects food security, further outlined ways to change the agricultural practices in Africa.
We need really to change our even systems, the way we do agriculture. We rely on rain-fed agriculture. We have to revert. We have to diversify. We have to revert on irrigation. And that's how we have no choice. And then we address the land tenure systems who own our land. That's again very important. So if all these things are adopted, then we have sufficient land, but it is never utilized, because we still rely on very rudimentary systems and instruments, equipment, when we need really to modernize our agricultural systems.
The COP27 conference, to be held in Egypt later this year, is expected to deal with the Agenda 2063 Strategic Development Blueprint. The implementation of this blueprint is crucial for achieving the continent's economic advancement and social development.